morning, YouTube. This is Abra of Generosity Auctions. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. And please subscribe if you want to get more information about your charity gala, your nonprofit event, your fundraising event, planning tips, tricks, all kinds of things. So subscribe down below. I get many prospective clients who call me or email me and we have a nice conversation, but they really have no idea what questions that they should be asking to make an informed decision about who would be the best charity auctioneer for them and for their gala. So with that, we're gonna do part 1 of how to hire an auctioneer. There will be 5 questions today and 5 questions tomorrow. So if you wanna see more about how to hire an auctioneer for your charity event, please keep watching. Question number 1 that you should ask a charity auctioneer or any auctioneer who's gonna work for your charity event is, what do you know about our organization? Now, an auctioneer or any vendor that you hire for your charity event should have gone online, and in the world of Google, they should have learned at least a little bit about you. They should know who you are, what you do, and why you do it. So if any auctioneer starts off the conversation with, tell me a little bit about your organization, red flag, they did not do their homework. If your auctioneer didn't take the time to go online and do a quick Google search about who you are and what you do, I don't know if they're gonna be as detailed and dedicated to your organization as you would like them to be. So that would be the first question I would ask any charity auctioneer is, what do you know about our organization? Question number 2, are you Benefit Auction Specialist Certified, or BAS for short? Now, I am BAS certified, and that means that I went to school and went through training, in addition to my prior experience in the development world, with the National Auctioneers Association. And then what they have you do with the National Auctioneers Association is you have to have done at least 6, I've done many more than 6, but to get the certification, you have to have done at least 6 benefit auctions, and then you have to write a very detailed, very long, I think it's a 20 or 30 page report on one of those charity auctions. So very much, it's a case study. You have to write a 20-page case study on one of your benefit auctions. There are only 130 auctioneers across the country who have this certification, and I highly recommend that you find somebody that took the time to get this designation and specializes in charity benefit auctions or charity auctions. If you're trying to raise money, you need to hire somebody who specializes in raising money. Not to say that people who sell cows and cattle and cows and cattle are the same thing. The people who sell cows and couches aren't going to be great at your benefit auction, but they're not going to give you the same level of service, and they don't know how to best maximize your fundraising potential. So question number 2, are you BAS certified? Question number 3, how many auctions do you do a year? This is a question that I wish my clients would ask me, because I do, and this is my personal choice, I do around 35 to 42 auctions a year. That is my sweet spot. It's not too few and it's not too many. I get to spend time with my family, have some downtime at home, and so that's really my sweet spot. But 35 to 42 auctions a year, that's quite a few auctions. It's most weekends during the fall and the spring. So you want to find out, is your auctioneer working regularly? Is this something they do full-time? Is this something they do part-time? Are they going to be rusty when they show up because they only do 2 auctions a year and they kind of forgot how to do it? That's a question I would want to know. How many auctions do you do per year? That's question number 3. Moving on to question number 4. What differentiates you from other auctioneers? This is a great question. The auction industry is very small, and we all know each other. We do. I know who my competitors are in my area, and I know a lot of the auctioneers around the country as well, people who are not competing in my direct market. And you should know, as a client, when you're interviewing an auctioneer, why you are hiring that specific auctioneer. They should be able to tell you what makes them different. For me, what makes me different, and very different from most auctioneers across the country, is I have development experience. I was a development director for 5 years for one of the largest nonprofits in the country, and I speak the language of development. So that is one of the most unique characteristics about me. I also come from an entertainment background. Many auctioneers do not. That's totally okay, but many people hire me if they want a high energy, interactive, more of an entertaining auction for their audience. People also hire me because I'm a woman and because I'm a little bit younger. So I can connect with a younger generation, which many nonprofits are very interested in doing, is how to connect with those new donors, those new younger donors, how to connect with them and how to keep them. And that is something that I specialize in. So that's why people hire me. The auctioneer that you interview should be able to tell you why they are different and, quite frankly, why you should hire them. So that is question number 4. What differentiates you from other auctioneers? Moving on, question number 5. This is the most important question that you can ask your auctioneer. The question is, do you have any videos, I like to say recent videos, that I can watch? Most auctioneers have YouTube videos. I do, you can watch them, I'll link it down below. Some of them are really fun. But if your auctioneer does not have any videos that you can watch, how are you gonna know what they're like on the day of your event? I can sit here all day and pitch you on the phone about what a great auctioneer I am, but you really need to see what my style is, what my energy is, what my vibe is, what my connection is with the audience. And the only really way you can do that, the only real way you can do that is through watching videos. You're also more than welcome to come to any of my auctions as a potential client and see me in person. But since my auctions are quite spread out, sometimes they're up north, sometimes they're south, they're far, not every client wants to take the time to do that, plus they're on Saturdays. So the best and easiest way for you to get a sense of your auctioneer's personality is watch their videos. It's also a great way to compare. If you have a committee and you're deciding between 2 auctioneers, why not show the videos at your committee meeting? Show videos of auctioneer number 1, show videos of auctioneer number 2, create a pro and con list and decide which auctioneer would be right for your audience. So those were my first 5 questions to hire, to interview a charity auctioneer, and we'll be doing another 5 tomorrow. So this was part 1, tomorrow will be part 2. I hope these were helpful. If you have any questions, please comment down below or feel free to email me. Thanks for watching.